All right.
Hello, world.
Okay, there we go.
Is this working out all right? Am I
Yeah,
good?
seems like it.
Okay, yes. All right, computer is still working. Had storm blew the power out last night.
Oh,
We're pretty much okay.
that's good. Hey,
Wait, are you using the mic? You're cutting out.
yeah, that should be. Wait. Did you say something?
Yeah, I did say something.
Okay, hold on. Why is? Oh, okay. That was weird. The Discord thing on the side. Act up.
Yeah, you were cutting out intermittently.
Weird.
Hello.
So,
Sup?
I have chips and beer. I am ready.
Alright. You should be just about ready to go. So, stop that. And do his. Hello, and welcome to another Sunday edition of Retro Rank Rhapsody. We are continuing where we left off, I think 3 weeks ago at this point. We got about an hour into Beyond Oasis, and judging from what I'm seeing, we should be able to get, if we go a smidge longer, we might actually be able to go into, be able to beat this, but we might not quite make it. Due to stuff that I've scheduled, I do want to finish this out. So even if we do not finish it, we will be ranking it to this episode. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get started then. So. I've already seen that, so let's just go and start. There we go. Okay, so when we left off, we were around here. I'll also just test some things out. Okay, so there's that. There. Also, supposedly you'll do... Yeah, supposedly there is a move that if you hold down B, do a 360 and then 4 back forward, you get a special move, but that is going to be way too complex for me to care. Also, this guy is... Okay, this is just very bullshit positioning. There we go.
You got it. Or Smo, or Smout, or Small. I don't know.
Okay, let's go up here. There we go. Let's see the price of my hubris. Thankfully, they're positioned in just a spot that I can, if I'm smart, I can actually avoid most of them. Okay.
So where are we now?
I can't exactly remember where we are, but I believe we just got into an island of some sort. Okay, let's see. Oop. That's right, you have stop momentum.
Did we go on a ship?
I believe so.
Okay.
If you're looking at the long playway, I believe we were about an hour in.
No, I'm checking a walkthrough.
Yeah, I can't exactly remember the name of the area that we're in. Oh, that's not it either. See, do I have the thing? No, I don't.
It's a red door. Alright, so if I think we're in the right area, try to find a room with an unlit campfire.
Side? Oh, right over here. Oops. Oop, that's a lot of snakes. Oh, right. That's how snakes work.
Yeah, just kick them.
Just kick them and then you, like, kick them and then they blow up and then they turn to a bomb. Okay, that's just
That was
weird
bomb, I thought it was
perspective.
fake.
Okay. A lot of stuff for, like, spells and all that, but I don't have any, like, mechanism for using magic. So I just have that, which is going to do nothing.
Alright, I found where we are.
Okay. Okay.
We're at the Mountainside Fortress.
Alright.
You got a heart. Hell yeah, we're steak.
Also, supposedly, if you hold down the mode button on an actual Genesis controller, if you hold down the mode button and then hit the attack button, you'll automatically switch back to your alt life.
So which room is this? Okay, here we are. You're in the 9th room. Or 8th room, rather. Now you're in the 9th room. Yeah, Tyrion picked up on it, so like fruits and stuff like that, that's all SP, and then MP or HP is standard foods.
Oh no,
Well,
wizards.
not standard foods, but meats. And I guess dairy is both.
Maybe.
So I've said it before, I'll say it again, whiz ropes suck.
Yeah, these especially do.
Yeah, don't stay on very long, do they? You can tell I haven't said much yet today.
Okay, that's you don't have a arc. Can I jump over that? No, I can't.
Don't you have a crawl?
I can, but I have a feeling that does not. Yeah, that doesn't help.
Damn it! Thought we had
There we
a.
go.
So maybe you gotta kind of ease it and approach them at an angle.
Yeah, it's okay. So it seems like they always. There.
Yeah, you gotta be away from where they spawn for them to spawn. I see. Oh, do you have to get in their line of sight?
Maybe.
I think you have to pass their line of sight for the. Okay, 2 Smurs. 2 ogres. I agree.
Hooray, 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 hooray.
I mean, some cheeses I would consider them very forbidden in a good way. Say Fontina is one of my favorite cheeses. And Pont la Vic.
There we go.
But I can't find that one anywhere.
Oops. Oh.
So how does this compare to Star Tropics?
Completely different game. Or it's type of game.
Would you say there's a lot less bullshit in this than Star
Yes.
Tropics?
Yes, absolutely.
I know that's a low bar, but you could still manage to get under it if you're Hermes.
I mean, they're relatively similar. It's a top-down perspective adventure game where you hit things and level up.
Yeah,
your
but
mark.
this is like a completely different style of gameplay, though. Because remember, Star Tropics is incredibly grid-based, whereas this is very open and like very like free-flowing combat.
And Star Tropics was a lot about trying to find hidden blocks versus this, which is like, okay, just get to the right room.
Yeah, this is a lot more of a beat 'em up.
Mm-hmm. Star Tropics had like bullshit puzzle elements that weren't really puzzle, but kind of were.
Yeah, there's some slight puzzles in here, but it's not like not to the extent of Star Tropics was.
Something about MIDI music that just I enjoy so much. Like that deep bass that you get. I think it's more nostalgia than anything.
Yeah, possibly. Deep bass is not a phrase I hear associated with the Genesis.
But like you listen to that track and you hear that boom, 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 and just the way it comes out of the speakers, there's something just so iconic about the way it sounds. It's not specific just to this, obviously, it's due to the sound chip, but just that era of music, the PC Blaster, or I think it was Sound Blaster?
Yeah, the Sound Blaster. Yeah, this
Sound Blaster, God, just the way that sounds is so iconic.
this does use a Yamaha chip. So it's not the same like family as the Sound Blaster, but it's the same.
It has similar sounds.
Yeah.
And it's just because I grew up, like, Wolfenstein 3D is my first introduction to true, like, to the sounds that I'm hearing here. So it kind of brings back those days of sitting at, my parents' desk with that really crappy ball mouse with the little roller ball inside. I love it. Or even Warcraft 2. So this seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is just a bunch of annoying enemies all next to each other. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can. I was about to say, can you reflect the bombs, Tyrion?
You can.
Says, yes, you can.
You can, and it actually can screw you over in some spots.
Can. What can you say? He's a bomber, man. think these are ogres.
They definitely look like it. Actually, I should save that.
I do like the touch that they take the UI and they slide it to either side of the screen depending on
Yeah.
where your character is.
That's really good, yeah.
So that takes a lot of foresight, considering that enemies can come from the sides of the screen, and the goal is to not have them obstructed by your UI. Some games need to take note of that.
On the other hand, your character is so large, you don't get a lot of lead time.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're so close to the edge of the screen, and you're so large that
Okay.
do you feel the monsters pop in too quickly?
Not necessarily.
I haven't noticed a single moment where, like, you really got surprised by anything off screen popping in.
There are a
did give the
few
monsters
spots that I've seen
Yeah.
it.
They did give the monsters a nice lag in their reaction time when you show up, so... Does anyone else remember a LucasArts game called Hercules?
No.
Like, the PlayStation one?
I think it was either NES or Genesis, but it looked a lot like this. It had the same top-down style. The
There's
monster.
Herc's Adventures,
Maybe it's Herc's Adventures.
which, if I remember correctly, I think that's a that is a successor to Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, it has zombies. in
Yeah,
the
that's
same
Herc's
style.
that's a PlayStation era.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, this game is reminding me of that.
I can definitely see that. Okay, good. Oh, it despawned. Great. It's not a goat. No, that's just the design. Yeah, those type of enemies are the worst.
I mean, we're sure at a mountain fortress.
I mean, it definitely looks like a fortress.
And it's on a mountain. So it's not like they lied to us. Looks like we're heading into Eagle Tower. That's not the name of it, I'm just thinking of Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Which is an incredibly good game. Except for Eagle Tower, which fucking sucked.
People are saying really nice things about the remake.
I love the
pretty good.
remake. It is absolutely worth $60, and I won't hear anything otherwise. It has one big flaw, and that is they have a border that's all blur. There's no real depth of field, it's just blur all the time, and it actually does hurt my eyes, so...
Okay, that's an instance where I could see being ahead of the screen being kind of a dick move.
But that's not even
this
enemies,
works.
that's traps. This thing down below the heart, yay.
It disappeared.
Ah.
There we go.
Took a bit of finagling. So when you're on your weapon menu, press start, Tyrion says.
Oh, okay.
Alright, cool.
That is good to know. Oh, come on. These spear guys are the worst.
I know why they do them, but I just don't like wind physics in games.
Yeah, they're always just really irritating.
Wind and ice physics are honestly the two worst environment. They're not even bothered by the wind. That also sucks.
Yeah, that's just bad coding.
Like, if you're gonna have environmental physics like that, everything, including enemies, should be included in reaction to it.
Okay. God damn it. This is bad.
Yeah, this looks really annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, get out of there. God. Yeah, the wind just stopped, because it's like, just a specific section that it affects.
Okay, these bombs are also really bad.
You definitely deflected it, but it just sort of
It deflected,
dropped.
but it has a really bad, it has a really large blast radius where you do not have enough time to get out of.
Well, it didn't even deflect, it just sort of dropped midair. I do like these chunky boys, though. They're very good. Alright, so I think I've gathered what they're pulling here. When you're on those tiles, that's when you're affected by wind. I like the idea of your character just eating an entire bulb of garlic. What's the conceit in this section? Just kill the cannons?
I guess.
Everybody knows if you consume a whole bulb of garlic, it gives you a special power. Alright, so really you don't have to just don't swing at anything.
Yeah, I don't have to do anything. I just have to avoid getting hit as much as possible.
Basically, yeah. Okay, but the pink just adds more power. I find this incredibly dumb.
I do too.
So shitty.
Okay, so I have to be over here.
Yeah. Alright, let me see what this section says. To the far right and against the wind until you reach a gate. Go back to the left, destroy all gun towers. Opens a gate. Jump over spikes to reach another set of spikes. Oh, Lolo.
Okay, these things I
Go
do
to,
have to...
No, okay. I'm gonna just tell you what to do. Go to the campfire, light it, and light those little brown spots.
Oh. Okay.
Because otherwise this is gonna keep going on. Ifrit, you goddamn idiot. This is infuriating. So how do you get him to light the fire?
I don't know.
Do you have to like... No, okay, so that's not it. Doesn't he have a special ability? Hold down a button?
Yeah, but that just does that, which doesn't really do what I need to do. Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay, he's gotta punch it.
It's got to punch it, but it's got to be at, like, at such a certain angle.
It ain't that one.
There we go. Whatever.
Okay, so now there's this one.
Is that the Pac-Man noise?
I don't know.
I thought the Pac-Man noise was waka 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 waka.
Oh, the menu noise sounds like the sound you make when you eat ghosts.
So this is fun. Oh, this is awesome. So don't kill the other dude.
Do I have to get tossed?
Not really. Just stand on it and see if it
Okay.
works. No, okay, this AI sucks. Alright, stand on one of them and toss a bomb at the other.
Okay.
Let's make this easier.
Oh, I got it. That didn't feel really weird.
You don't like just instantaneous with no real visuals? Who are you?
I don't know.
Betrayed again! What you do then is you try to trick one of the other ogres onto the switch.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
Yeah. I think this is just as survival.
Okay. Also, I appreciate the stereo separation.
At least it's not annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, so just hit his ovipositor.
I really hate the controls in this game.
It's funny because like the backing for the music definitely makes me think of Bowser and Smurf shit. But the main instrumentals makes me think of Legend of Zelda. I don't think you need Ifrit for this.
I don't, but I just had it anyway.
Fair enough. Alright, so you've just beaten Rebecca Moon.
Okay. What the hell is that thing?
And you got a thing. That is...
I'm gonna guess that's the warp device.
Yep, that is the warp device. Congratulations. Alright.
Hold on, let's see if I can figure this out.
Yep.
Okay, so another thing I can do, let's see, is a status. Nope, it's not that. Not holding down mode. An item I can use? Okay, how do I use this?
Alright, so you gotta treat it like you're summoning anything. Just shoot your bracelet at it.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay.
It's all about positioning, I guess.
Okay.
Flying enemies suck.
Yeah, also, I just realized I don't need to kill these. So, do I just have to leave now?
So continue downstairs.
Just realized it attached to me.
I mean, might as well eat your shiitake and increase your max.
I think that was just, it gives me max HP. Like, it heals it.
I see. So you're gonna go down until you have to go all the way to the
I see.
right?
Yep, I see what I have to do.
Yep. Yeah, that keeps throwing me. Looks like a bridge.
Okay, let's see. How do I get to there? This is just 3 levels of infuriation that... Yeah. Okay, I'm at least up here now.
You know, I'm looking at these supposed slimes, and they make me think of Airheads, the candy.
They made me think of those enemies in Metroid.
Oh, not the X-Parasites.
No, the ones from like I forgot what they're called, but they're like in Metroid 2, I know. In Super Metroid.
Dribbles?
I can't remember what they're called. Okay, there was an instance of I do not like the fact that I couldn't see it before I could do anything about it. It's just these enemies, because their attacks are like, you just can't get through them sometimes.
Maybe shoot leech. Yeah, I don't know. Number 2. You're gonna have the lowest score when you complete this.
I don't give a shit. You know what, to be honest, starting to think I don't think I'm gonna be beating this. And that's starting to think I don't really care.
Well, let's see, we're at the volcano. Oh god, no, you're not beating this today.
Yeah, if this is how this is gonna go down, some of these enemies, I don't think that even if I had the time, that I'd be beating this.
Like, let me see. We're at an hour now.
Right now, the long play that I saw looked like you could. Oh, that's fantastic. Please tell me I can just slash that. Okay, I just got. Oh, and it's gonna be.
Oh, this is horse
Wait,
shit.
what?
Yeah, just leave.
I can't. I have to kill it. Okay, that's. Now it's not the time to be cute with the game.
Can you not fucking hit him with the bow? Is
I
that
don't
it?
think so.
This is so fucking
Oh,
dumb.
great. Wow, that's a hitbox.
Unbelievable. Oh, it's lava.
Key.
Can you get Ifrit out of that?
Probably, actually, now that I think about it. No, I can't.
Alright.
Oh, good, it's one of these.
Yeah, you only had to beat the one wizard in the middle of that lava pool,
Yep.
but still. But yeah, right now, based on where we are in the walkthrough itself, we're about halfway through the game.
That sounds about right.
And just looking at how much shit you've got to do, there's 0% chance of you finishing this today. I don't even remember what our initial impressions were of this.
They were like, oh, this is neat. It's.
Just gave up fighting it.
Well, no, because I couldn't hit it. It was doing a dance. Like, that was its mechanic, is that you couldn't hit it.
That's awful. It definitely has, so, like, I know we're not ranking it quite yet, but just kind of my thoughts on what we're seeing here is, you know, there's some clever ideas that they're trying to go for, and some of it's actually, I don't like having to have a specific location to summon one of your Jinn, or whatever you want to call them in this.
Yeah, it's like, it does a lot of things. Like, it's trying to be, like, I like the fact that you have, like, different moves that you can do. But the execution on them are damn near impossible. Like, some of them are just, why?
Yeah, your
Like,
button combos
like
are
360
ridiculous.
and then back, forward, back is just ridiculous.
I mean, a 360 is all you have to do Sabin's Bum Rush in Final Fantasy VI. Why
Yeah,
would you improve upon it?
A 360 is perfectly fine by itself, and these bomb enemies are just a complete nightmare. And
Just this, yeah, God, there's just a number of things that, on paper, it sounds interesting and cool. Like, okay, here's a bomb enemy, and you can kick its bombs back at it. Now, you write down on paper, it sounds cool, but the way this executed is really bad.
It's like,
What
hey,
is-
you're gonna kick it into yourself. Okay, what is this?
It's a single row.
It's a single,
Goes-
which, considering how
This sucks.
considering how large your character is, that's completely useless.
I think you gotta stop
Yeah,
it.
I think that it's like,
I haven't read that far ahead, so I'm just
Oh.
making supposition.
okay. Oh,
Okay, semi-close to what we were thinking. These whiz ropes suck, and I don't know why they have them.
oh no, I see what I need to do. This is gonna be great. Are you seriously putting those homing enemies in this?
Yep. Fucking enjoy.
I would be really, if I had something backed up, I would really be thinking of just switching games right now.
Yeah, this sucks too.
This burnt all the goodwill it was building up very quickly.
Holy shit. Just no. A lot of no. Oh no.
What?
You need to- Okay, let me see.
Okay, nope.
Back to the right and walk over. Oh. Okay. How far back can you rewind?
How far
Keep
back do I
going.
need to go?
Keep going. I'll
Okay.
tell you when to stop. Keep going. Okay, yeah. Okay. So kill the flame. And head to the right.
Head to the right?
Head to the right. There. Yeah. Blue. Just. There you go. Oh, man.
No, you're just being cute, game.
It's another word for that.
Bad is another word for it.
I was thinking of a word with a D, but yeah, sure, that works.
This game is not built for platforming at all.
Don't you just love when they throw platforming in a game with extremely imprecise controls?
Wait,
You need to hit that switch.
what? Right.
Just rewind the whole way.
Well, no, I'm gonna try and kill. I can at least get another chance to kill that thing.
There.
Oh, hi.
Hey, here's a boss. Enjoy. So this is De Rara.
Okay. How was I supposed to dodge that?
Fuck you, that's how. Like, that feels kind of the attitude of this game. It's just sort of like, you ask a question and I'm just gonna fuck you. That's how.
That just
So
went
you're-
straight through.
So your arrows are just useless in this game.
Wow, that's doing no damage. Okay, let's try these.
Well, read your description of your bombs. So hyper
Hyper and power, which is...
tells you nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just wants you to slice it. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so that's how you do it. Don't you have any stronger swords?
I do.
So is there any delay between your button press and the actual action?
In terms of when it can actually hit?
Or just like the moment you press the button to the character reacting, is there any delay to
I don't
that?
think there is, but there is frames that there are like it takes a while for the attack to be able to hit something.
What the fuck is this angle?
I don't know, but it's like, hey, guess what? You can't do anything about that.
I'd say don't go in that corner because from the way it seems, it can only attack in all 8 directions. And in that corner, it keeps switching between south and southwest. That is awful. Like, I gotta be honest, part of me kind of wants to just look up some stuff for you to do otherwise and just rank this now. 'Cause this,
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that way right now.
because I can't think of anything else this game could possibly throw at us that's worth looking at.
Let's see. Well, we're gonna get our third thing.
So how do you summon shade from your own reflection?
I guess maybe?
So where's your own reflection? A mirror?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
All
All right.
right.
So where do you want to put this, Lolo?
Oh man.
So I think we started out this with strong impression.
We were starting out like in this area. It's going down, and then it just kind of went down and down.
Once it included precision platforming with just a lot of homing attacks and ranged enemies you can't really defend yourself against properly, it dropped significantly.
Yeah, it started to pull some things that it did not have the finesse to do. It was starting to just be really cute.
I'm gonna be 13 because Legend of Zelda, I feel like this falls very much in line with some of the crap that the original Zeldas tried to pull. So that's where I'm gonna sit.
13?
Yeah, 13. It has some really cool ideas, and if it had done them better, I would have thrown this bad boy right up there in the blues, or even just like very early indigo. But god damn, like it just gets so not even cute. It just tries to do stuff it clearly isn't ready to do.
Yeah, I was thinking 14 actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's got a lot more in common with Blaster Master that way.
Yeah, I was thinking 14.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight anybody on this one.
Like it had a really strong start and then just
Yeah, that volcano area completely shits all over everything that it built up. Which is a real shame.
okay, and then this is fantasy. All right. So music, I will give the thumbs up. Charm, I don't know if charm is the word I'm looking for.
The graphics were really
Graphics,
nice.
I think I might put it more than charm.
Yeah. The graphics are
Yeah.
really good. That soundtrack's fucking phenomenal. Difficulty, you gotta throw in,
Which
Something there.
one? Do I have one that is more?
I think that mixed face, that meh.
No, it's
Mhm.
there's one that I'm specifically looking for.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought you used cheese when it's like.
Well,
That
we can do that, but there is this one that I'm looking right here.
More frustrating? Yeah.
More frustrating than
Oh.
difficult.
Sounds right.
And
Like
then
you know what to do, you just don't want to do it.
it's just like I'm like I just want to hit the thing, and then I'm like tapping the things in just a way that actually triggers one of the attacks, and it's like doing the complete wrong thing.
Yeah. It's asking more of the player than the game is willing to give the player to do. Is the other problem.
Yeah.
Like, go on these moving platforms, but you've got a bit of a delay in your jump, and your movement kind of sucks. Also, there's enemies throwing shit at you. Good luck.
Yeah.
Also, hitboxes seemed super
Yeah, they
iffy.
seem really weird.
Very iffy throughout the whole game.
Also, weapon duration or durability.
Yeah, the moment they put it in, it was never making a number ever.
Yeah.
In fact, that is going to be my argument through the rest of this entire series for as long as it lasts. If a game has weapon degradation, it does not get to be number one for me.
I mean, I can't really think of an example that has one, so that shouldn't be that
No.
big of an issue.
Well, you're probably not going to review Breath of the Wild.
I wouldn't put that at one either.
Never put that at one. That at
Yeah,
least is
there
going to be
are-
like a 6 or 7 for me.
That like at high, like I really like Breath of the Wild. I would not put that one.
No.
There is enough in there that is jank enough that I mean we put Link to the Past at 2.
Yeah, and Link to the Past is one of the
I would-
second best Zelda game.
I would not put Link to the Past or Breath of the Wild above that.
No, hell no.
Let's see. I can't think of anything else to do with that.
Crimson also brings up a good point. Was it seemed like Brain Lord at certain times in terms of just like the way the gameplay and the mechanics worked of like the world. So yeah. No, I'm good there.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was an hour. And Let's see. Let me think of something real quick because I don't want to start something new because we have 2 games that are going to take a while to go through. Let's see, can I think of something that'll take like an hour to beat? Give me one moment.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go and...
It's all right. Rafferty and I will keep everybody entertained. Right, Rafferty?
look at something.
Yep, that's cause call me Mr. Entertainment.
So, Mr. Entertainment, what do you do for entertainment?
I watch Lolo tool assist video games.
I feel like your cat has something to say.
You don't want to know what he does for entertainment.
So what does your cat do for entertainment, Mr. Entertainment?
He chews on USB cables.
Okay. So
It sounds
why
like
do
a
you
cat.
why do you think your cat chews on your USB cables?
Because he's evil and from hell.
Sounds about right.
Okay, but what if I told you all cats were divine and descendant from angels?
I would say you're wrong.
I'd say those sure are words in proper syntax.
Okay, let's see.
I'll have you know that my cat is a perfect fucking angel who never does anything wrong and has never thrown up next to my face in the bed. It's never fucking happened, and definitely not twice in the same goddamn day. Thank you very much.
Let's
You know, this
see.
guy would have done that this morning, except I threw him out. Few things wake you up faster than a cat.
You could be in the middle of the greatest dream you've ever had, and you just hear, and you're up. That's it. The day's done.
If this doesn't get Lolo the views, I don't know what's going on.
me
Let's
mimicking the sounds of a cat vomiting is basically peak retro rank Rhapsody.
Yes, thank you for putting that directly in the ears of the person who's an emetophobic.
I do everything for the entertainment of others.
All right, let me mute this guy. He
Oh,
heard
let's see.
voices. He wants attention. So.
Yeah, they're angels. They're like the actual like biblical description of angels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think all right. So let's get pedantic here. So there's isometric. There's also axonometric projection, right? So what was the kind of projection we were looking at in this game?
Bad.
All right, define what's axon. I know isometric and I know overhead. What's axonometric?
I think isometric. I think what people mean when they say isometric is actually axonometric.
You didn't define axonometric, you son of a bitch. Define it,
Well,
please.
I'm looking this up. Hey, you guys are supposed to help me out on this.
I'm drinking and I'm lazy.
Yeah. Okay. The usual 3/4 or 120 degree view, the kind you see in StarCraft, is called isometric. But
right.
So and then but I think if you're you can always tell who's pedantic in that because they'll point out that's not technically that's not technically it. Yeah. Axonometric is okay. So we were technically looking at axonometric today.
Tell me what it is. I swear to God, I'm gonna choke
axonometric is any view that is supposed to be 3D but has no perspective. Like when guys were further away, like we're looking at everything top down, but people who were like supposed to be on cliffs or on drops were the same size sprites as everything else. It's not like, say, Link's Awakening Remake, which properly models everything in 3D and makes things has a vanishing point and makes things look tiny.
I posted a link of something that is labeled as an axonometric view of like an apartment.
Okay.
So I was just thinking, I think there's only like one game. There's that weird thing you used to see on PC games where they would put everybody at a 45-degree angle, where they'd have a head, but everybody's leaning 45 degrees.
So axonometric is essentially isometric with no depth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think you see the weird 45-degree people on a lot of video games. I think the only one I've seen it on is the Robin Hood for NES.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that game's bad.
Let's do that one.
No. I need a palate cleanser.
Just chase this bad game down.
You don't want to do Herc's Adventures? It'd be on theme.
Well, also I have to do Zombies Ate My Neighbors on that, and that I feel like shouldn't do that single player, and I did not.
Oh, that
take,
definitely.
Oh yeah, no, you're doing Zombies Ate My Neighbors with another person. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it.
I'm just looking
Same
through-
with Ghoul Patrol.
yeah, like Go Patrol and all that.
I
Yeah,
don't even.
That's
I've never
a
heard
fun.
of Ghoul Patrol.
yeah.
It's a sequel to Zombies.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Surprised I made a
From what I remember, I don't think it's as good.
It's not. It's not.
Then again, if I remember correctly, from what I played of Zombies Ate My Neighbors, that game is not also held up.
So Zombies Ate My Neighbors is extremely overrated because it was such an interesting idea at the time, and nobody's ever done anything like it since. But at the same time, it's also super jank.
It is. Yeah, it does have the problem that it should be more fun than it is.
Yeah, there's some hitches to it that kind of keep it from being as fun as it possibly could be. But anyway, I don't know. Are you gonna go with like a theme here, where we're gonna do like Greek related stuff?
I was trying to do, because I was thinking either Thor or it was going to be another ancient game, but none of the other ancient games would fit.
Mhm.
Also, I don't feel like dicking around with my capture card to get Protect Me Night working. So let's see.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw a name out here: Wrath of the Black Manta, because it's the first thing I see on my gaming shelf.
Oh,
Did we do that one?
no, we haven't. But you know what? That's a game that's completely different. That
Yeah.
something I can beat, but not Wrath of the Manta.
No.
Another
it's
ninja-based
actually
game that I
All right.
could do.
I'm taking credit for it anyway. Go on.
I don't know why I feel like doing this, but sure, let's do this. All
Oh, yeah.
right, so we looked at the first game in this trilogy a while ago. There's NES trilogy. And for some reason, I've had an urge to kind of play this again. Because this is apparently the original one. Oh, actually, you know what? That's a better thing. Let me pull something from the request list. Because that's more fitting and more fair.
Find a ninja game in the request list.
Let's see. What do we got? We have that takes an hour to beat. Let me download that. Or excuse me, let me go run to the store real quick and get a legitimate copy of this.
Right. So, Mr. Entertainment and I will keep you all occupied while Lolo goes and buys a legit copy of this game.
Yeah, I'm really fast. I'm on my phone. I live right next to a used game store.
Mm-hmm. It's literally you just walk outside, take a couple steps, turn around. It's kind of like one of those.
You say that,
Singatakas.
but it actually is not that far off.
Well, you know, the Oasis game had a lot in common with Aladdin. Do you think?
Why is this a 2-disc game? Sure, let's just do that. I'll quick get my thing to work real well with a.
Lolo's gonna swing down to his Segataka and rent out a copy of this.
Well, I'd be renting the
Two-disc
entire thing, and I'm
game.
pretty sure they did not have the PlayStation.
You know what I
Sega
mean.
ticket.
Shut up. I'm trying to reference our good friend's fantastic panel that we all saw. On that note, I'm gonna go grab another beer.
All right. Okay, there's that. I mean, I think you can beat this in an hour. Oh, wow, yeah, you can beat this in 45 minutes, but I bet you we're not going to be doing that.
GameFAQs and Moby Games say you can beat Deadly Towers in 3 hours.
I can beat Deadly Towers in an hour and a half, and I can also hit myself in a hammer. Doesn't mean that I should. No, this I remember. I was thinking of playing this for a while ago. Okay, you're not. Okay. I was gonna say, come on. I know you can get faster than that. Like, if we're dealing with PlayStation games, you better not go at that speed. Okay, let me just quick do this. This is going to be a game that is completely different. Actually, let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I don't think they're here. So actually, I'll download this, but I'll save it for a request drive. Let me see who's here.
I'm here.
You're here.
Let's do some Turok.
I was gonna say I was actually looking at Turok.
I'm ready. Look, I'm completely sauced right now, so I'm good to go on Turok.
Let me see. Did I get? No, I think I only have. Did I get that on sale? No, I do. I only have Turok 2. How much is Turok 1?
I think it's still $20, 10 or $20.
Why? Why is it $20?
It's a full fucking like remake, or not remake, but like it's worth it, in my opinion. But I'm a bitch, so.
Okay, let's maybe not do Turok.
Oh, let me check because I don't want to like.
It is 20. I just checked it off.
God damn it! Just buy it. It's good. It's worth it.
You know what? No, I'll do this.
Okay, but you say that, Crimson, but I unironically love Turok Rage Wars, and I have a copy of it somewhere, and I gotta get. I don't know if I had the original copy that you couldn't 100%. But there's 2 copies of the game, and if you had the original copy, they would send you a free version of the new version that lets you like 100% medallion the game. It's really great. There's also Game Boy Turoks.
That I would not do that first.
What about Game Boy Daikatana?
There is a Game Boy game that I'm looking at.
There's a Game Boy Daikatana. There's also the original, which comes in 2 flavors. PC and N64, and they're both shit for various reasons.
I'm just gonna do this.
We're entering my realm, folks. Let's do this.
Okay, let me go quick. Load this up. So this is coming at us from Max.
Ooh. Yeah, Terry, I'll expand on that later when we finally do hit Rage Wars, but there's a lot of cool stuff about... Oh my god! Why?
This is gonna be great.
High-tech expressions! Look at that expression, it's high-tech as shit. Blaming Max for this. This is a Max,
Her name is on the list as the one who requested this.
Oh, Max, why would you do this to us?
Oh, you guys know who High Tech Expressions is.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yes.
Barbie, TM, Game Girl, TM.
Okay, let's see. Let's try this.
Max, you should definitely start requesting games of your own. Oh, no. I'm immediately getting Camp Deadly vibes.
Surprisingly, this feels like it... Okay, controls okay. Wait, is this just a... This reminds me of the other Barbie game we played.
This looks a lot like the other Barbie game.
Doesn't have to be obscure, Max. If you got a game you like, please.
She looks a little off model.
Yeah, just a little... What is up with her hair? Oh, that's a pit.
Her hair's super long and her face is very blank.
Also, what the hell is that thing?
Is that an onion? No. Wait, that's a star. Is that lava? What the fuck is happening in this mall?
Could just be a fountain.
I mean...
I'm pretty sure it's a lava feature.
It's my favorite kind of... Are you pregnant now?
No, we're carrying something.
Are we? I can't.
No, it's a we have a Barbie coin, which when we crouch doesn't move with us.
Oh my god. I am not drunk enough for this. I'm gonna keep drinking if that's alright with y'all.
Whoop. There we go.
No, Max. This is a honey blueberry beer. You don't chug honey blueberry beer. You savor it.
You do if you're a coward. Or don't. Oh, now we are jogging. We're jogging.
This is fantastic.
I feel like I'm trying to go somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay.
You're heading to the Gap for the latest sale.
Like, it feels like there's something that I should, like, be throwing that Barbie coin in. Oh.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah, here we go. You got your 80s leotard on.
Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to take that coin to the store and I get new clothes. Okay.
Oh, Matt. Okay.
I guess.
Alright.
Yep, nope. Nope. There.
Okay, so second one. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Was this the necklace? No, it's a watch. Oh, I can just do this. Okay, there's the bouquet.
Mirror's the second top. And the watches are at opposite ends. I like it respects your time enough to not make you do the last selection.
Okay, we're a mermaid now.
Naturally. I'm sorry, what?
Finally. Watch out for the scuba hustlers. They don't love you. They just say they do.
Wait.
Did we do snake, rattle, and roll?
Yes.
And we didn't do sneaky snakes yet, though.
We have not done sneaky snakes.
Because that shark made me think of sneaky snakes. And I used to know all of the secrets for that.
Underwater flowers?
Yeah. Flowers grow underwater.
I don't think in the same way, though.
Underwater daisies?
Look, you gotta tell a daisy what to do.
I am Daisy Boss.
I am Lord of the Flowers. That's the follow-up to Lord of the Flies, by the way.
I don't know. I think that... You know, actually, I bet you I know who got Max to do this. I bet you this was Tia's fault. Just a hunch.
You should definitely write down whoever asks Max to request a game so we know.
I think I
who
did
really
that at
blame.
some point. Just not for this one. Oh, it could also have been Stove. Because I'm like, yeah, the two Game Boy people, it is either Max or Stove. Or not, no, it's either Tia or Stove.
Damn that Max asking Max to do this stuff. Can you hit these guys with the bee?
Oh, yes, you can, apparently.
Oh, but it wastes your bee.
I don't think I need it, though.
I love how 80s her outfit is. That is some sweat into the oldies shit right there. So I think that one and the one below it is cat. So so 1, 3, and 2, 3 are both cat.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3, 2 are both house. Clown, I think, is 1, 1, and 1, or 3, 3. Yeah.
Oops.
Welcome to Coca-Cola Land. So that's tea and sugar cubes. I also want to point out that a sugar cube is not an insurmountable amount of sugar. So, like, a single sugar cube
Wait,
should be
what?
more than enough for a small cup of tea, but some people take, like, 2 sugar cubes, which is an extreme amount of sugar. Gotta watch out, those are metal straws, because they replace the plastic.
How am I supposed to do?
Jump over it. Can you not touch the ground?
No, because that's a pit.
It could be that this game's really bad, Lolo.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that's probably the case.
You're sinking into the syrupy depths of cola. With these weird-ass flying Pac-Man characters. It also reminds me that, I also realized that there might be some people who don't know the phrase 1 lump or 2. This is just
Okay.
means how many cubes of sugar do you want with your tea? I'm also guessing we haven't done Follow the Foot Clan.
No, we have not.
Okay.
Honestly, I think that was requested at some point.
Try 2 or 1 2. Okay, 2 2. There you go. So I know, depending on if it's like a sugar packet, I need 6 packets of sugar and two of those little tiny cups. You know, like the little portable cups you get of creamer. I need 2 of those, but it has to be French vanilla, or I won't touch coffee at all. Because when it comes to coffee, I can't taste the coffee at all, or I won't drink it. Because coffee's disgusting.
Did they just have a mermaid game lying around?
Maybe.
I guess.
Maybe they were trying to, get the Little Mermaid license?
I really don't like the divers.
So, unironically, the Little Mermaid NES game is actually really good.
Yeah, it is actually pretty
yeah.
decent.
It's really good.
I remember playing it for the first time at my cousin's house and thinking, wow, this is actually good, and it shouldn't be, but it is.
Is that one of the Capcoms?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I also still stand by the original Jaws NES game.
Yeah, that's not as bad as people... Of the LGN games, it is actually one of the not as bad ones.
It gets better when you figure out that the gimmick is to switch between ports. Like, once you get enough seashells and go between each ports, the game actually starts kind of... It's just the problem with the game is it doesn't communicate what you're supposed to really be doing. Kind of like this game, where it feels like you were just sort of meandering. Like, what even the hell are you doing here?
I think I'm supposed to be trying to rescue those, like, king and queen crab.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you have to hit the lock?
That's what it seems like.
This is really bad. Okay, Tyrion, that's really not selling me on this at all. She looks horrified. Oh, okay. Alright, Jaws. Yeah, sure. Alright. Because this basically is just horrifying. So I'll ask you my usual question whenever we do these. How do the controls feel?
Not as bad as you'd imagine.
Very one-to-one responsiveness?
Maybe not quite as much, but it is still, for a high-text expressions game, better than you'd imagine.
So what else has high-tech done?
The Mega Man DOS games.
Did we cover those?
Yeah, we covered one of them. There's also a Muppet game that is on the NES that's really bad. They're mostly like educational stuff, if I remember correctly.
Alright. Not in the same vein as Broderbund, though.
Like I want to say they were kind of like Broderbund.
Well, I meant more like in terms of quality or
No.
rememberability.
They were worse than Broderbund.
Okay. Because I know Broderbund was kind of the champion of the edutainment sector of gaming. I don't understand what the fuck is happening.
Look, there's just like interesting things are happening, and it's meant to be entertaining for children.
Like, what is exactly our purpose? What is the end game of this?
Your Barbie is the end game of this, and it's Barbie goes on Barbie things that make you want to buy more toys.
Okay.
It's a little weird that they don't have little text intros explaining what the heck's going on.
Probably meant for the manual, and also, if you're playing a Barbie game, probably didn't matter.
But even the SNES game, like the one that I remember playing the most, and I did play it, and I enjoyed it, it had a goal. It was, you know, Barbie wants to be glamour. She wants to be, you know, your stereotypical woman at that period of time.
Also, I think that it was probably because it's a Game Boy game.
Right. Limitations and all that.
Oh.
You can have text in a Game Boy game. We've seen it.
No, you can't. That's a lie.
Right. Oh, am I supposed to... Oh, okay.
You gotta hit that, yeah. did this came out in '92? So yeah, CDs were a thing.
Oh yeah, I mean CDs were around in like the early '80s. Probably they're around earlier than that. I mean,
but they really more hit prominence in the '90s. That was when it was kind of like the thing to have.
The first CD-based game thing, which was the PC Engine CD, came out in '89 '89, I believe. Because I know the first CD-based game on a Japanese console was the first Far East of Eden game.
See, I still have fond memories, and I say fond with extremely bolded air quotes, of having one of those old Sony Walkmans with the anti-skip function. Because you were not cool if your CD player did not have anti-skip. So when does Fonzie come in and just, like, punch the place down? Also unrelated, but apparently now there's a Konosuba gacha game, so I'm gonna let Torpid.
That sounds about right. Oh, no.
Yep, letting Torpid know.
That's not what I was saying oh no about.
I know.
It's one he probably already knows, too.
If it's anybody who's up on their gacha, it's definitely Torpid. And I'm a good friend and like to enable people's unhealthy habits. So, like, we established at least at one point that possibly maybe those B coins were for use at the stores, but
yeah,
you only did it once.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, because also we were only at the mall. That was just a level.
Yeah, so like that was just a single time thing.
The Barbie coin seems to be it's the one way to kill things.
I guess, yeah. Oh, good. That's what this game fucking needed, was a door maze. Fuck yeah.
I mean, that seemed not as bad as it could have been.
That is still obnoxious, though.
What is this nightmare fuel of this wig with eyes?
Okay, but have you seen Futurama? Because there is that robot that's just a mannequin head with various wig types sticking out of it.
Still not as nightmarish. Is that a lipstick with one eye?
Yes. So you know what's great is I'm still stuck on Beyond Oasis. So when I see the mirrors, I'm like, well, why don't you just summon the shadow?
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of also thinking that.
Because all this badness is blending together for me, but I'm also drinking a lot today, so...
What the hell? What?
You know the answer to this, Rhapsody. The answer is fuck you. Oh, she now has a fucking flip. This is great. This is awesome. Okay, but she put her hair in a ponytail, so it's shorter. Can you double jump?
Nope.
Is there a time limit?
I don't think so.
So, I'm gonna say this is 21.
It's not that bad.
19.
I would say it's more akin to like 16 or 17.
I'm gonna stand at 19 personally. This is just, it's incomprehensible and it does not look fun. particularly just because Warp Maze.
Does your somersault kill enemies?
Yes, it does.
So we already have the screw attack then.
Yes, we have the screw attack. You know, I think we're good.
Contractual obligation met.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. I guess we have an 18 here. Let's see, Lion King. We have the other Barbie game. Cool spot.
I'm gonna say personally, I said it already, but I'm gonna say it again. I think this is definitely a 19. There's no sense of direction.
The thing with 19s though is that they're just weird.
But that's kind of my point. Is like, there's no connection between levels. There's no idea of what your end goal for each level is. There's no consistency to it.
To be fair though, you could say the same of like Sonic.
I wouldn't rate Sonic very high.
I wouldn't particularly agree though, because Sonic has to have a clear direction. You want to go all the way to the right, hit that stop sign, and be done. Whereas this, like,
okay, in terms of like, I thought you were saying like level theming.
Well, just in terms of direction, you know, theming does kind of play a little bit of part into it, but Sonic's theming is sort of like, I feel like Sonic's theming has a little more coherency than it, but ultimately, this game had zero connection between your start point, your end point. We still don't know what defines the end of a level. Like, what part of it is the end? This is just like kind of like, okay, you started here, and I guess you're done.
Yeah, we can
Hi
put
there.
in 19. And yes, thank you for the sub there. Yeah, why don't we just put in 19?
Yeah.
And this was 194, 1992 by High Tech Expressions. Game Boy. It was an action game. It is market driven. Let's see. What do we want to call out?
Honestly, nothing.
Yeah, I can leave it with that.
This is an entirely forgettable game.
I really don't think it was friendly to children.
And that's who it's really being marketed to, so that just makes it even more egregious.
I watched you free the crabs, and like, what was that? Like, that was just so out of nowhere, and not Barbie. So that's what makes me mad. I'm so mad.
Yes.
It doesn't match its target audience is the biggest thing.
Yeah. All right. With that, I just realized I think I didn't put the thing on for the next episode, but we can do that real quick. I think that we are good. Because I am starting to lose steam, and I actually have some stuff I could do this afternoon, so I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I am so drunk, I can't even like see straight anymore.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going.
That's more a me problem though than you.
Yeah, that's definitely a you problem. All right. Well, with that, let me just do the next thing, because next weekend's going to be really weird. Starting with the first game. Where's Foobar? There it is. So, let's just do this. So. Yep, we didn't.
For the
Quick
next
fix it.
episode, we're gonna finish Beyond Oasis.
So. I'm trying to remember what I did. I think this is what the name of the episode is.
That's awesome. I love it.
But yes. So next Friday, we're taking a look at Hypnospace Outlaw. Which, in general, is not necessarily a retro game. I mean, it came out last year. But the environment of it is absolutely retro.
It's
so,
the 90s all the way down.
Yeah, it definitely counts. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at that. We're not going to be finishing it because I don't want to finish it because that's a game you have to experience for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see like the first 3 hours of it. So you definitely can get some good stuff out of that. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LodaPuzzlo, or twitch.ldp.life. You can tune in Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also watch these anytime you want on YouTube at youtube.ldp.life. There's my personal Twitter at LodaPuzzlo, the show's Twitter at Hazeltown Story. There is a Discord in which there are actually some polls going up, which you can only vote for if you are a member of the Discord. So yeah, just join there and you can take part in polls. And if you are a patron, a subscriber, patron subscriber, Nitro Booster in Discord, and if you have donated to Retro Rank Relief Drive, you have access to a set of subscriber polls, of which there is a new one going up to determine what we are playing after we finish Sakura Wars. So there's that. And speaking of being a patron, here it's Patreon, patreon.ldp.life. $2 and $5 tiers. That helps with hosting. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of benefits you can get from that. But yeah. So with that, again, we're doing Hypnospace Outlaw next week. So thank you all for watching. Let me see who to shoot you to.
You should have called it I Can Be Your Angle Fire or Your Devil Cities.
No.
It's better and you know it.
I don't really see anyone streaming. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at this. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope to tune in again.
Bye.